Now,
this win is as much for the fans as it is for the team. It's been 18 long years. I've given this team my youth, my prime, and my experience. And I've tried to win this every season that I come, and I give it everything I have. And to finally have this moment come, it's an unbelievable feeling. I never thought this day would come. I was overcome with emotions as soon as the last ball was bowled, and this means so much to me. I've just, as I said, given each and every ounce of my energy to this team. And finally having won the IPL, it's an amazing feeling.
one of the things that we always know about you is you give a little nod to the former players that you've played with, and very special tonight that ABD is in your court, one of your best friends, and also an unbelievable franchise player.
I mean, what he's done for this franchise is absolutely tremendous, and I told him that before the game as well. This one is as much yours as it is ours, and I want you to celebrate with us when we lift that trophy by the end of the night, because what he's done for RCB is so very special. He's still got maximum number of Man of the Match awards, and he's been retired 4 years now. So that tells you the impact he's had on the league, on this team, on me as a person, our friendship, and what he means to the people of Bangalore, to this team, to this franchise, is something that I can't describe in words. So as I said, he deserves to be on that podium with all of us lifting that cup tonight.
Well, talking of cups, you've lifted pretty much every cup. World Cups, T20, one-dayers, recently the Champions Trophy. Where do you put that in terms of the scale of monumental moments in your career?
Well, it's right up there, if I have to be honest. As I said, I've given everything that I had for the last 18 years. I've stayed loyal to this team no matter what. I've had moments where I thought otherwise, but I stuck to this team. I stood behind them, they stood behind me, and I always dreamt of winning it with them. And this is far more special than winning it with anyone else, because my heart is with Bangalore, my soul is with Bangalore, and as I said, this is the team I'm going to play for till the last day that I play the IPL. So this one is absolutely right up there, because you know, as a sportsman, when you grind for something, and this is a very high intensity, high quality tournament, which is of great value in world cricket today, and I'm someone that wants to win the big tournaments, the big moments, and this one was missing. And tonight, I'm going to sleep like a baby.
Just talk, you're so humble, you're talking about everyone else apart from yourself. I want to talk about Virat Kohli, the athlete, Virat Kohli, the batter. And every year you seem to find a different way to inspire yourself and therefore inspire this competition. What do you think keeps driving that energy and that emotion and that passion?
Well, I have an opportunity to play this game for not many years. So there is an end date to our career, as you know. And by the time that I hang up my boots, I want to sit at home and say I gave it everything I had. So I look for ways to improve. I can't play as an impact player. I want to field. I want to field 20 overs and make an impact in the field. That's the kind of player I am, I have been. And God's blessed me with that perspective, with the talent. And I'm so very grateful to this victory. So thankful to God for giving it in my lap finally tonight. And I just put my head down, stay humble, and work as hard as I possibly can. And then you find different ways to help the team. This management, this group of players has been outstanding, to be honest. They've gotten the right kind of players, match winners, people who take the game on. In the auction, a lot of people questioned our tactics. But by day two, we were very happy with what we had. And we had a lot of confidence in the strength of this group. And I want to give a big shout out to this team. It would not have been possible without each and everyone in the squad, in the playing 11, the management backing the players, keeping us positive throughout when the going got tough. So it's everyone's. I don't want to stand here and talk about myself. There's a lot that's spoken about me already. This win is for Bangalore, and it's for each and every one of the players and the families and the whole management as well.
Just a quick nod to Test cricket. I know you've retired, but I think just that pure respect for the game in all formats of the game. Now winning World Cup titles, I've mentioned, Test championships, and not the only trophy that you haven't got in your cabinet. But, you know, just tell me about how important for these youngsters Test cricket, the purest format of the game, is.
You know, this moment is right up there with the best moments I've had in my career, but it still marks 5 levels under Test cricket. That's how much I value Test cricket, and that's how much I love Test cricket. So I would just urge the youngsters coming through to treat that format with respect, because if you perform in Test cricket, you walk around anywhere in the world, people look you in the eye and shake your hand and say, well done, you played the game really well. So if you want to earn respect in world cricket all over, take up Test cricket, give your heart and soul to it, and when you walk out with wonders the other side, then you gain respect of the cricket world with legends like yourselves.
Melting our hearts on the field and off the field. Congratulations, Virat.
Thank you, Eros. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Beautifully spoken. You could see the emotion all over his face and how much it meant to him. It's the sweat, the tears, the hard work, the grind, the disappointments that one goes through, and it takes 18 years to then come out with flying colours on top. And like in that interview, he said he's won everything. This was the one waiting, but what it also meant, Karthik, was when he said, if I wanted to win it, I wanted to win it for this franchise and play till the end of my IPL career with this franchise.
Yeah, that was a chat as candid as you could have got, Ravi. Absolutely brilliant. I think I have got goosebumps when I'm listening to it. A great advertisement for Test cricket. If anybody is looking to play IPL and the white ball format, there you go. That man on your screen, he is one of the living legends of Indian cricket, and he is spoken so highly. One of the biggest raps you can say for Test cricket, and also just the loyalty towards one side, just to be there for just one team, as he rightly said, when things could have gone differently. It's just brilliant. Yeah, these moments will be etched in history, etched in the memories of every RCB fan, every RCB player. 18 long years it took, and they've been absolutely unconditional in their support for this team. They've taken on everybody head on. If there's been ever any critic of RCB, such has been the support, and you can see how pumped they are. Krunal Pandya was a special effort. 2 for 17 of 4. He's got 4 titles. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Virat Kohli, AB de Villiers, everyone who's been part of this journey, the support staff. What about that man? First time captain, and what a year he has had to remember, Ravi.
Certainly has, and he took to captaincy like fish to water. He wasn't overawed, he was very composed, very calm. Personally did well with the bat as well in quite a few innings. But then to be the first one to win an IPL trophy for a franchise that has never won it, so it's something he will remember right through. And AB de Villiers, you heard Virat Kohli saying it's as much for him as everyone else. He spent a lot of time with this franchise. Finally it's come. He might be on the outside, but deep inside he'll be thrilled to bits and will want to actually celebrate with each one of the RCB teammates there. And heartbreak when it comes to the Punjab Kings. They had their moment. Look at the final scoreline. They lose by just 6 runs. Just goes to show, had RCB not taken those wickets straight away after the strategic timeout, this could have been a very tight contest. And spare a thought for Shreyas Iyer as well. First season for the Punjab Kings has taken them into the final. Ricky Ponting, you know, you've worked so hard, you've been with the troops, you've given you everything over the last couple of months, and sometimes you have to be at the receiving end. One team will celebrate, the other team will go home disappointed with plenty to learn and come back fresh for the next season.
Yeah, 2020, the same captain-coach combination faced disappointment when a Quinton de Kock innings took it away from them. Delhi, and now 2025, the same captain-coach combination. As you said, the margins were pretty fine, just 6 runs. In the middle, it was Nehal Vadera who got stuck. In the middle, it was Krunal Pandya who bowled beautifully. But in the end, there is only joy everywhere. Joy on one side, and you're absolutely right. Spare a thought for the opposition. They've done everything right. They were on top of the points at the end of the league stage. What a turnaround in the last game, having been bundled out for 101 to come and beat 5-time champions Mumbai Indians. So they showed a lot of character as well. But come today, sometimes it's about winning those small moments as much as winning those big moments, and that's where RCB were pretty special, and hence they've come on top.
That means so much to the families as well. See Anushka there, Virat. I mean, you feel the pressure when you're sitting in the stands. You have a lot of work to do to keep the calmness going, keep the interest going, keep the hunger going. And like he mentioned, if there was one team he wanted to play for and win it, it was RCB. That's the only team he's played for. He wanted it for the city of Bengaluru, and it's finally come. And it's one happy family out there. They've been on the road for the last couple of months. They've seen some good times, some times where they've had to go back to the drawing board. But at the end of it all, they've come out on tops. You mentioned the captain-coach combination, Ponting and Shreyas Iyer. They've done their bit. They can hold their heads high. They will get another opportunity next season. They would learn a lot from what happened this year, and they would know that they were very much in it in this final.
Here's some special moments. Champions RCB 2025. All the prayers, all the hard work, all the wait is finally over. They've been saying "Ee Sala Cup Namade," and it has happened in 2025.
Well, there'll be a open bus parade, there should be, in Bengaluru. That's how the fans have supported them over the years. It'll be a red brigade on Brigade Road for sure. Everything will be full there. And that's how things panned out in the chase. Target was not a big one. Just 191 to get. They started off promisingly, but then towards the end, you could see that wickets started falling on a regular basis. And Shashank struck well, but it was a little too late. What they needed was a partnership in the middle, and I thought Krunal Pandya was the one who stemmed the flow of runs. 184 for 7 from their 20. I keep saying Krunal Pandya because look at those figures there, right in the middle. 4 overs, 2 for 17. Got the important wickets, bowled quite beautifully. The experience of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar coming to the fore towards the end there. 2 for 38. But they held their nerve, and when it mattered, they delivered. So it was the Punjab Kings who won the toss, decided to field first. RCB making 190 for 9 when he thought it was about 15-20 runs short. In reply, the Punjab Kings restricted to 184 for 7. So a terrific final, and it's RCB winning their first ever IPL trophy after 18 years. And there they join the list after 18 years. 2008 was when it started, and finally in 2025 they'll get their name engraved on the IPL trophy, IPL 2025.
For years, it was the punchline. The perpetual bridesmaids of the IPL finally managed to win an IPL title. What a moment. A first-time IPL captain. Virat Kohli, in his youth, his prime, and now as an experienced veteran of the game, will finally have his hands on an IPL title. Ladies and gentlemen, what a massive moment in a pulsating spectacle here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. Virat Kohli, Rajat Patidar, and almost all ex-players of Royal Challengers Bengaluru join in on the celebration, and you can just see what it means to the great man and to the franchise and to the team itself. A huge moment. We have a winner for Tata IPL 2025, and for the first time ever, it's the Royal Challengers Bengaluru. The king has a title, and that's exactly how we're going to begin our show. Welcome to Cool Fans Match Center Live. And there's the king sits on his throne. Tata IPL 2025 champions. No one can take it away from the Bengaluru fans. They have a title finally. Matthew Hayden, Sanjay Bangar with us. Haydos, you were just interviewing him shortly. There was actually a tear in my eye when I was actually listening to that conversation. What were your thoughts from it?
Well, firstly, just how respectful that he is of this franchise. I mean, he's given his youth, as he rightfully said. He's given his heart, he's given his soul, he's given his entire focus around this franchise. And he's also given a lot to the champions that have been before him. Guys like A.B. de Villiers, the Universe boss, Shane Watson. There's been so many guys that he's played with that haven't got that opportunity like he will tonight to sit on the throne, to be king of the IPL. The Tata IPL of 2025 will be forever remembered in the echelons of IPL cricket, not only for Virat Kohli but for RCB fans and for their franchise that have supported through thick and thin. It's amazing how consistency of performance can result in a title. When you think for the last 5 years, they have been constantly there and abouts. When you think of the 18 years, they've sat number 3 second, number 4 second, and number 3 4 times. Number 4 3 times. So each one of those second, third, fourth positions, they've achieved three results in that category. So ultimately, I felt very strongly about his thoughts on Test cricket as well. And he was pleading youngsters out there to get yourselves a base, to get yourselves a good, strong technique, to build your fundamentals, to build your cricket knowledge, and then ultimately build yourself into the great game of franchise cricket. The right order, it seems, for mind, as opposed to just going straight into the shorter formats of the game. So it was a beautiful interview. I was very touched by how he spoke about the franchise, his players, and very reluctant, as always, to talk about himself. He said, look, you guys talk about me all the time. That's not what it's about.
And that's exactly what's happened there, Haydos, because every single other player said this trophy is for one man who waited 18 years for this. Everybody else mentioned Virat in their interview, and I'm sure one man who's been there at the helm will also talk about him in a Sahi Hai moment. Sanjay Bangar, tell us your emotions about RCB.
Well, it's such a friend.
Sahi Hai moment, brought to you by Mutual Funds. Sahi Hai.
All yours, Sanjay Bhai.
Oh, it's a fantastic achievement by the franchise. They've stuck through a lot of players through